So we saw the Great Wall.
Not like we did this for you so you wouldn't have to. Can we stress that?
This is like community service.
Yeah.
It was what one would think about a movie set in China starring a white dude.
That white dude being, let's see here, Matt Damon. William Dafoe is also in it, and you can just tell he's a villain. That's not a spoiler alert.
As soon as you see his face, you're like, oh, okay.
He's evil. He's up to no good. Also, Tian Zhang was in it, and she was the Commander Lin Mei. She was like a huge portion of the movie. So fuck yes to that. She was probably one of my favorite characters.
She was definitely my favorite character.
Yeah.
But she didn't really have what's that word?
Lines?
A personality.
Oh.
So like, yay! She's a woman and she's in charge of the military, and that's great. But also, she had no personality.
No.
She was like, that was actually I've just described her personality. Even the other commanders in the army with her had personalities.
Speaking of which, they were all dressed like Power Rangers.
True story.
But there's a purpose for that.
Yes.
Should we go through like the beginning, I guess, of how he got there?
They were doing classic white people shit and stealing. Like, that's what...
Colonizing the market, son.
Matt Damon was just strolling through the countryside, stealing from people, and he ended up in China because he was hoping to steal from them.
Yes, and what was he trying to steal?
The black powder.
And what is the black powder? That should be like a name of like weed. I feel like that should be like a strain of weed, like the black powder. Oh, you don't want the black powder. You don't want the.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
They arrive at the Great Wall, and you see they're captured by the commanders and whatnot. And then the wall is attacked by one of the creatures called the Tao Te. They come and attack in droves, and the army is probably my favorite part of the movie, and like probably the best part of the movie. Uh-huh. They're all in different colors: yellow, red, purple, black, and blue. The red were the archers.
The black were the foot soldiers.
The yellow were those the workers? I don't really know. We don't know what they did.
Yellow and purple.
They were in the thick of it. Yellow and purple. They were not. They were like, we don't know what.
I don't know what they did, but they were there and they had very nice uniforms.
But who had the most dangerous job?
The blue. And
the blue were only comprised of women because they basically like went on like the diving board Greg Louganis style and then dove off just to stab these Tao Te coming up, and then they'd be like bungee back up. I'm like, that's
best case scenario. They bungeed back up.
Oh yeah.
Worst case scenario, like remember that time Greg Louganis like smashed his fucking skull on the diving board?
Yeah.
It's like that except with teeth and a monster. So there was also a death squad.
Yeah, they were in black. We knew what we signed up for.
Nah.
We knew what we signed up for in the recruitment.
I would not. Nah, I wouldn't have been on the death squad.
The whole system was called the Nameless Order. I'm like, damn.
Anything where they're like, we need you to give up your identity. I'm not down for it.
The funny thing is, like, Matt Damon's character is like a sick archer, right? But you have an army full of archers. I feel like that would have the same ability, but this dude was able to like throw a bow in the air and then catch it, have the bow land on 2 arrows. So that was separating him because he had some time in the circus. So, but apparently, like he's nice.
I'm not. So,
yeah,
the monsters come every 60 years.
Yes.
And the Nameless Order.
Yes.
Does nothing but train for the monsters.
Yes.
And, like, Matt Damon is a good archer, but he's got to, like, split his time between stealing shit from brown people and archery.
Yes.
So I'm guessing they would be better archers because they have the dedication and the focus. But they were like, oh, man, your archery skills are amazing.
Whole issue with this movie was like, oh, we got a Westerner coming in to save us all. On the scale of white savior, where would you put this? Because he was a pretty bad white savior. It was mild, I feel.
It could have been a lot more savory.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Sandra Bullock's worst movie, but also it was. So like he brings the thing with him that enables them to solve the problem that they've had. Mm-hmm. So I guess in the caption it says it took like 1,700 years to build the Great Wall of China, and that they have been fighting these monsters for 20 centuries. And dude just shows up and happens to have in his pocket the key to the story. So it is white savory in that had he not shown up,
we would never have known, even though there's a huge deposit of what we need over there around Rondor.
But he brought it,
Mm-hmm.
And then, so since he had it, it was special and powerful, I guess, like dreadlocks. And so, like, then, like, they used it, and, like, antics ensued.
Yes.
And, like, it was thanks to his special magnet and his archery skills that only, like, 10,000 other people had.
All dressed in red and color-coded. Overall, you can wait for this to come on TBS. Like, you don't... There's
and then
no...
there'll be commercial breaks. You can get up, stretch your legs, get ice cream.
This is definitely like, it's one of those like, it's on the plane. I got 6 hours left. This will kill 2 of those 6 hours. Yeah. I don't have to tell anybody. Unlike we're doing here.
This is our shame. We saw it. We made a choice. Like, we were in the lobby.
Lego Batman was at 5. It was already 4:30. We're like, all right, you know what?
Had Lego Batman been coming on earlier,
we would have seen that.
So, whatever. It's like this dirty white dude, and then this, like, highly skilled fighter who is obviously competent at her job, because, like, she's a commander, then she's a general, so she's, like, the best. And there's, like, this unspoken tension, and, I mean, the redeeming thing is they don't end up together.
Yeah. I was like, I respect you. I respect you now, at least. Like, all right.
It's like, you're a fighter, and also you didn't abandon us in our time of need. Now you can get the fuck out my country. When
the general dies, like, they had the attack. They were, like, trying to separate this other animal, but it was a sneak attack, so they got murked. The general gets murked. And he gives her the chain, and the chain has, like, it's a gold chain with each of the colors, like the red, yellow, the blue, whatever, all the colors on it. I'm like, did she just get, like, the Rockefeller chain? So she got and when she got to the Capitol, like, state your business here. She's like, you see the chain, son? And it's like, oh, my fault. I didn't know.
Well, then go right in.
I didn't know. I didn't know. You got the Power Rangers chain. I didn't know.
Some of the fight scenes were good. Some of them didn't make any sense.
No, they did not.
Since we're spoiling, at some point, Matt Damon and Prince Oberon throw axes, and then the axes just hit, and then fall to the ground.
And then the Taute jumps through that, and they shoot. I'm like, why did they throw the axes? He already had it. They could already track him by the whistle. I don't understand why.
Okay, so here's the thing that complicates, I guess, the white savior thing. So Willem Dafoe's character is this white dude who I guess went there also to steal.
Yep, 25 years ago.
25 years ago, and they were like, you're not leaving. So now he lives there and does...
He wasn't a strategist. What was he? He
literally
was just
had
there.
He was a lurker.
Yeah.
He was a professional lurker. There would just be scenes, and he would be in the back of the scene like this. They did present... There were 2 white characters. They were both thieves, like, and one stayed a thief because Willem Dafoe was not reformed. He was just a thief in waiting.
I've been waiting for this.
He was like 25 years is a long time. Now let's steal this shit.
I have the end game, long game, baby, long game.
He was committed. So like that was, I guess, good that they weren't all presented as saviors. Like Willem Dafoe's character was very problematic. And
the scale. Let's do the scale.
Who's the white savior? On a scale of, is it like 6 out of 10 blind sides?
Oh, God. I'll throw him a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10 blind sides. It could have been much worse.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's so funny that the majority of the cast were people of color, except the 2 white dudes.
But they had the most. But Matt Damon had the most lines because he's the lead, obviously.
Yeah.
Commander Lin had a lot of lines. Commander Lin and strategist Wang had a lot of lines, but she didn't have a personality. She just didn't. All she did was be sad and pensive, and that's it. And everybody else had at least like something where you could be like, oh, this guy's funny, or this guy's angry, or this. And she was just like a blank. There was nothing about her that you could attach to, except for like she has really nice armor.
Yeah, I liked her armor.
So Commander Lin wants Matt Damon, noted like mercenary and thief, to trust her, and she's like, you have to trust in order to be trusted. So I feel like her trusting this thief is the wrong move. Yeah. But for whatever reason, there's this idea of like building bridges, and I didn't like that.
She actually said in the movie, she's like, no, I don't, no.
You don't know him.
No.
He just showed up. And also, he just showed up to steal your shit.
Yes.
So why...
And you know he showed up to steal your shit, as you said.
This is not a surprise. You know what? Willem Dafoe also showed up to steal your shit 25 years ago. So, like, there's a precedent.
I heard my name.
I think it's just because this is what I do. I think it's like current political context that makes me like extra cynical.
Yeah.
That I'm just like, I don't like. I'm not calling you an ally because you said you was an ally.
Ooh.
Like, I need you to demonstrate some ally type shit for me to be like, okay, I trust you. And then also, I'm still not going to say that, but I'm going to be like, I see what you're doing, and I'm going to see how long you do it for, and then maybe if you consistently do that, then I might consider trusting you. But just to be like, you know what, white person? I believe you. You want to do good. I trust you.
Everybody want to be an ally, but don't nobody want to be an ally.
Exactly. Because that shit takes too long.
Oh, so long.